Listen, y'all, these kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they ain't got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school and embarrass me no more. I take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're going to embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm going to cut his hair.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask you to leave, okay?
Ball hair.
Hey, do me a favor. Wait for the SWAT guys. Now I saw you were in a restricted area. Now I want your identification. You're not getting it.
Don't embarrass me. I told him, don't embarrass me. No.
Down here today, it is January 3rd, down at the Village of Lancaster Public Works building. Let's see what this building has to offer. Yeah, I'm looking to get in to take a look at the building and get maybe a FOIL request.
Come on up.
How you doing? Not sure what these are. Good luck is who can read these. Don't need to be teaching kids cursive anymore.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Joe, right? What's your name?
Oh, I'm Dan. I'm just here working on a story with the
you're going out
principal.
with Sam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dennis Snyder.
Oh, how you doing?
Good, how are you? What's going on?
Not too much. Just taking a look at what's available in the Public Works building. That's all.
Oh, nothing here. Pretty uneventful.
This stuff's pretty cool. People like to see this kind of stuff.
I've been here for 27 years. I've never looked at that. You know?
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. You don't know me, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember me.
Let's go back right there. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You have FOIL request forms?
I do. Our clerk from the municipal building sending me a copy, so I'm gonna wait
Oh,
for
okay.
that, and then I'll just print one off for you, okay?
Thank you. Can I get your name?
Caitlin?
Caitlin? Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'll probably take it home and fill it out and I'll bring it back later.
Okay.
So I don't need a pen. Thank you.
Do you want it stapled or paper clipped or anything?
No, I'll take it just like that. Thank you very much.
Of course.
So as far as publicly accessible area here, very small section. And that's about it for this place. Pretty small. Never had a foil form here. I guess nobody really asked for one, maybe. It's a municipal building. Clearly they know who I am. And that's Audit in Erie County out. And here we are down here in the Village of Lancaster Public Works building, also the Highway Department, where I'm looking at the entrance to their parking lot here. I see no signs that say authorized personnel only to be on this here piece of public property. I do see one over here on the fence behind the restricted access area that normally people aren't allowed in, but due to the last video, the superintendent here, Mr. Cansdale, did invite us down here for a tour of this place, so we're going to take him up on that offer and get you guys an exclusive look inside the building here. And let's go ahead and get inside, and we'll ask Mr. Cansdale what he thinks about putting some signs up that say authorized personnel only to the parking lot. But let's get inside here and check it out. I'm sorry?
Open the door.
Oh. Yeah, I got an appointment with Mr. Cansdale. Is he upstairs or?
Yes, he is. Just go right up to the top.
Thank you very much.
Hi, how are
How you doing? Kate, nice to see you again.
You too.
Mr. Cansdale is here?
Let me check.
Hi, Dan.
How you doing, Mr. Cansdale?
Welcome. Come on in.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to come here and get a walkthrough and an interview with the place. And
The house is kind of sparse right now. It's going to be painted, so that's why there's the walls.
it's work in progress here, huh?
Yeah, but we've got storm and sewer maps out. and getting some plates ready to go on the Tahoes for the fire chiefs, and you know, it's just in a little bit disorganized right now, but we got everything put back together soon.
I know you've seen the video, the first video of the Akron and Newstead, and I slipped in the interactions I had here with the staff here was very polite and very cordial. It was a pleasant experience, and people aren't used to seeing that kind of pleasant experience sometimes when you just walk in. And but I just want to thank you and let the people of Erie County and the family know that we appreciate that. But I just wanted to say also we just came from the Akron again, and I did a little revisit audit there, and they put up some new signs of authorized personnel only all over the public property. And I know I just showed you a picture of it so you could see what they're thinking. I just want to know what you thought about that.
Well, you're weighing public safety because there's a lot of heavy equipment, around highway DPW with public access to see how their tax dollars are being spent. So, you called, we have an appointment. I'm more than happy to show you around and let you see how.
Yeah, I noticed
things
you
work
guys
here.
don't have no authorized personnel signs out in front of their lot and to the public
No,
parking lot here.
You won't see anything like that.
But you said that you were appointed official here or elected?
I took a civil service exam, and I was appointed off the civil service exam list.
All right. And how long have you been superintendent here?
10 years.
10 years?
Yep.
And you were mayor before this?
I was a mayor from 1993 to 2012, and I was working in New York City Electric and Gas.
Village of Lancaster, mayor?
Village of Lancaster. Yeah.
Nice.
I retired as the mayor. I retired from my job at NYSEG, and I took this job as superintendendent.
Cool. So I guess whatever you'd like to give us a tour of and show us
Come through and
around.
show you where the clerical office is, and Caitlin.
Caitlin, we all met Caitlin last time, and we all want to appreciate and thank the cordialness, and just ask you, last time I was through and I had the camera up and video recording, did you notice that to be invasive or anything, or
No,
didn't even notice?
I didn't notice.
That's what we'd like to see. And camera is a First Amendment protected activity, especially on all public property and all public offices that anywhere is publicly accessible. And Mr. Cansdale, you guys are going above and beyond, taking me in the areas that are not publicly accessible to give us a little tour of the place, and I appreciate it. And on behalf of the Erie County fam, I'd like to thank you for your cordialness. And sometimes I go places and it's like, Like we just seen in Akron, they didn't want to give me a complaint form because I wasn't a village resident. Here, you guys didn't have a FOIL request form. You emailed over there and had one emailed over, gave me a pen to fill it out. I mean, that's customer service far superior than a lot of places out here. And on behalf of the Erie County family, I'd like to thank you, Kate, for your cordialness and perfect public service.
Thank you. So this is where she does a lot of the clerical, the billing, handle maintenance, takes radio calls. She's pretty busy all day long. I think the public has an opportunity to see just how our operation works day in and day out. It's very busy. It changes. It can change by the minute. The task between sewer calls, road calls. What else would you get over the radio? Phone calls from residents.
Sometimes it's looking up
requests.
software.
Yeah.
What's the most common thing that you get a phone call here for?
Sewer.
Sewer issues.
Yeah.
Did you get any calls due to auditing Erie County from the last video at all? If you were rude or something, your phone would have been blown up. And I'm sure Akron learned that, and that's probably why they try to put authorized personnel signs all over the place. And we're going to look to get those taken down too, because that's kind of rude that the public owns the building, the public pays for the building, and they can't at least walk in there and go to the publicly accessible areas. Plus, who knows how many residents who are going there for legitimate purposes will see that sign and be like, oh, I might not be authorized, and they might just turn around and not be able to take care of their business. But yeah.
Well, come on, take it this way. This is our building and grounds department, which these guys are out right now. We're building a brand new splash pad over on Richmond. So everybody that works out of this office are over there getting the site prepped, and we're going to be pouring concrete probably in the next week or two. And by Memorial Day, we hope to have a brand new splash pad opened up for the residents.
For the young kids and recreational,
Yep.
like water, you're talking splash pad, yeah.
So they work out of here, and then this is a training room, but we haven't done a lot because of COVID the last couple of years.
Everything's in Zoom meetings with the government lately.
Pardon?
Everything seems to be Zoom meetings and do it
Right.
from home type of stuff with the government.
So we've been down at the municipal building in the large auditorium where we could spread out more. But this room is set up here. We can do online training through some of our insurance people provide a library of classes that the guys can take. And we do a lot of that in the January, February, March months. But right now it's just kind of storage of a lot of things laying around here. But as we recover from COVID, we hope to get back to the routines of having meetings with the guys and training.
Cool.
It's a kitchen. Yeah.
Did you tell the guys out here we're coming, or?
Yeah, I let
everybody know
some
ahead of time.
that you're on your way. And this is a wood shop. They can do quite a bit. I've got some pretty talented people. They do electrical, light carpentry, plumbing, take care of the buildings, get them all the tools that they need to do the job. So they do a lot of work in here.
You guys print your own street signs in that here?
We can. Right now we've got this locked up, but in the back we do have a small sign shop, but a lot of times we'll just buy them from Erie County. It's a little bit easier. These are all pipes and the plumbing that are going to go in over at the Richmond.
Oh, this is part of the splash pad.
Yeah, they
before it
put them
gets there, huh?
during the winter months, and as soon as they're ready to do installation, they'll load all this up and take it over there.
Might have to take a shoot over there after that and get a picture of the site so we can get a before and after.
They're working over there, spreading stone right now, getting ready to pour concrete. This is a general barn area where the trucks park, stores, and mechanics do.
Is the fire truck here normally, or is it just here for some service?
They're in here for maintenance or repairs, I'm not sure which, but the guys are back there working on it. We take care of all the fire department vehicles. A couple of heavy plow trucks, 2 salt trucks.
These plow trucks get used for other purposes year-round, or?
Yeah, they'll haul asphalt in the summer. Right now they're hauling stone over to the splash pad. They'll haul brush. And when they put the outside plowing, just like the same electric truck.
By trade, I'm a mechanic too myself. I actually own an auto repair shop here in Erie County.
Oh.
But I'm used to being in the shop atmosphere myself.
So, got a couple lifts, and of course, I'm not gonna put the ladder truck on a lift, so we've got to work.
Yeah,
on
you'd
the
need one heck of a lift to lift that thing up. It's a big boy. That's pretty cool to get a picture of this thing with its hood up. Guys down here in Lancaster hard at work, take care of that fire truck.
I'll take you over, show you the other storage building. Oh, they're open. Did not grab my
About how many guys work down here in the shop and the highway department down here?
We're fully staffed. There's 20 guys. There's a combination of 2 mechanics, MEOs.
Those were the 2 mechanics there?
laborers. Yeah, those are the 2 mechanics. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab my keys to go over the other
Yeah, no problem. Let's get a break room down here for the guys. This is Dennis in the first video, that gentleman we seen. This is his office.
This is just a trucker's retention room.
So we keep records. You gotta keep records for a certain amount of time before you can.
Yeah, all these are
Dispose
going to
of
go out to a shared facility out pavement at the town offices. The things that catalog they moved out, and we're going to be in the process of moving most of this out there so we can make use of this office space.
Cool. Just a restroom back there, changing room. Get to be on the other side of the authorized personnel gate with a tour.
Yeah, we had to just increase. People were able to drive on here too much. It was a little bit too open, and we're getting too many things dumped at the dumpsters.
Yeah, plus
So
everybody
just
around the world is,
a little too accessible.
everybody around the place is so happy. You gotta do a little protection.
So, we've got hanging baskets. They'll be getting ready to put those up.
Where do those go? Around here or around the town
They'll go
hall?
downtown. And up there are a couple of those that are watering. Put those in the back of the pickup trucks to water. This is all mostly, we do have heaters, but it's kind of cold storage. They'll keep some extra vehicles in here. Bucket trucks we use for tree trimming, hanging banners. The lights at Christmas time. That's a sewer camera truck. There's a sewer jet.
This is for blasting all the pipes clean or any clogs?
Pardon?
This is for blasting like pipes clean and
Yep.
cleaning the sewers
vacuum,
out.
And if we get, like, they were just out yesterday, we had baby wipes in the sewer up on Roselle, I think, and they're able to clear the blockage with the jet.
Yeah, this is a big problem. I heard from a lot of towns where the sewer systems weren't able to handle that, and the decomposing of them and people flushing them. I've heard a lot about that in the news in the recent years.
Just do a walk around there. Sidewalk plows. Walk over the other building.
So you guys don't really have to hire out much of anything. You guys are pretty prepared to handle everything the village needs.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't use.
Now, do you guys, like the sewer machine here that's for the village, is that also you guys take care of the town for that, or does the town have their own machine as well?
We'll go assist the town. The town is under Erie County Sewer District number 4, but they do have storm sewer issues that we'll go out and help them with occasionally. They were looking at buying their own jet, but I think they may have postponed it. I'm not sure. I just heard that yesterday, but we do a lot of shared services with the village of the Pew and the town of Lancaster. We share equipment, resources, helps keep the costs down for the taxpayers.
Yeah, I'm sure tons and tons of people drive by here and never get a good tour of this place. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they'd be surprised at how much, I know.
I was surprised to see that big jet truck. That was pretty cool. You know, you wouldn't think that.
Even after having been the mayor for almost 20 years, I came down here, I was surprised at the sheer number of tasks that have to be done on a daily basis here, and it changes almost, constantly as things happen. And they're very, very quick, they're very responsive. The guys do a great job keeping up with everything.
Paver.
So we have a paver, again, more cold storage where these planters will all go down in the business district. They'll be getting the flowers delivered.
Store all the Christmas
May.
decorations here.
Everything planted. This is ready. I believe this is all going to be going down to the.
Look at that massive snowblower, huh?
Yeah, those are units that
Those hook right up to the main plow trucks.
they'll go on the front of a loader, big heavy loader.
All
That was
right.
bought in the winter of '77. The one on the right. And the one on the left we got during the big
So
storm.
that yellow one's from '77, the
77,
snowstorm, huh?
And when you have so much snow that the heavy plows won't get through, you strap these units on the front of the loaders, and we're able to, blow the snow out of the road and put it into a dump truck where we blow it over the side. But during the last big snowstorm, we had, 6 feet
Was
or
that the
whatever.
October storm or November storm that
Yeah,
happened?
November,
They call
November.
I think it's November, or the
We
knife,
were able to get that
snow
at
knife or
emergency.
nothing that they call it.
Emergency purchase, and
Oh, that's from that's
this
from
is-
that
yeah,
one,
it's
huh?
from that storm. And
I know I had 7 foot in my driveway overnight, and I was like, dang, it was a hunting season. It messed up all of hunting season for me, and luckily I got out and shot a deer just the day before. And then I remember it started snowing about 9 o'clock and the day before, and then I woke up in the morning and my cat stood up and he's looking out the window, and I'm like, man, it looks like a lot of snow. I couldn't believe it was the most snow I've ever seen.
most I've seen in my lifetime. But then we got the streets opened up by using those two. So they're rarely
So that
used.
one, the yellow one's from '77, and that one's from the
15.
it's November.
14, 15, yeah. Then we've got pub tables that are used for events that they were all made in shop up in the wood shop that we saw earlier. We make use of those for July 4th celebration. If there's a taste.
Yeah, there's a huge festival down here for the 4th of July, and it's one of the big ones around here.
Garbage cans waiting to go out. That's the storage area here.
That's pretty cool. We got the '77 Blizzard and the November Blizzard snowblower attachments. They both fully operational still?
Yep. The older one, we tried to put trying to get that in service. We were breaking the chain. It's chain driven.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little bit of a problem getting some of the kinks worked out. And once it was up and running, though, we opened up the streets really fast. It was probably couldn't have done it without that equipment.
Salt shed.
Salt barn.
You guys get this right from Morton Salt in New York here? Or where do you guys, do you know where you...
Red Soft. I forget where they get it from off the top of my head.
I know we got a big salt mine right here, and
Yeah.
lower half of New York here. I can't think of the name of the town.
So right now, I don't think we'll be using any more this season. Hopefully not. Got my fingers crossed, but we'll be ready to go.
You get 70 degrees around here, and you wake up in the morning and you got frost all over the place. It's cold. By the midday, you got 70 again, and it's a change of the season.
Those are our leafer units for fall. Stored right there.
You guys gas up your own vehicles right here, gas pumps.
Fuel tanks. Dumpsters.
That's pretty cool. It looks like the whole place. I don't know if anything's in
This
this.
is the sewer garage. If you want to take a look in there, it's where they store more of the sewer equipment, the sewer truck department, another sewer truck that parks inside, code enforcement vehicle. There's some signage that they use. we got these are all materials that they use.
Fence post
signs
signing
get
and
run
that.
over, they get destroyed. They're able
No authorized personnel signs here.
I think there's just employees only on the gate.
Yeah.
Just to keep people from walking in the summertime and wandering around the building. As I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
It can be dangerous for people to come in with.
Yeah, there's a lot of heavy
Yeah.
equipment here. And
These are pumps that we put out when we need to. We get heavy rainfall. We'll have to deploy these pumps, and they help relieve backups in the sewer system, which, due to a lot of work that's been done over last few years, we don't use them as much as we had like maybe 10 years ago. And you just got to store some chemicals and signage and things over there.
Cool. Well, thanks for the opportunity to come down here and see the facility. I mean, this is what the people want to see. They love clarity. They love being able to see where their tax dollars go. And there's a lot of things here I wouldn't have expected to see from the big snowblower attachment. It was cool to see the one from '77 and the November storm we had. And you know, we definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mr.
You are welcome.
Cansdale. And I'm sure the Erie County family is going to appreciate it. And thank you very much.
I hope they enjoyed hope you enjoyed your visit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, we live in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. People that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, I'm like, son, you can't play the game.
Did you see the last video that
I did.
didn't air out? I mean, like, the customer service down here is far superior, and we enjoyed it. And now Mr. Cansdale invited us down here for a tour of the building, so we're pretty excited to see it.
Yeah.
Pete Smith.